Hello, Stargazers! I welcome you back to the Starsea one final time for the Stardrift test, just to say goodbye to everyone and have a little overview of what my planet's looking like at the end of this. I think it's nice to have this look back on when the game comes out, see if there's anything I particularly liked and want to create again, and just to share what I got up to. We did a fair bit of decorating in like the very final stretch. It's by no means like a complete planet, but everyone has something at least. So with that, let's have a wonder. How are you feeling about the test ending? The sky is crying, and I feel like in a couple hours, so will I be. I love the neighborhood like hub. It was such a great addition. Look at you, look so good there. My own garden is a bit of a mess. We tried out this path before, but I had this idea for flower boxes with the lilies around the moonspike roses because the lilies fit the edges of the flower boxes best. However, we then couldn't get any more lilies, so just pretend they're all filled out. We have some little heart-shaped patches. You can see on the map they look like proper hearts because that's what's under them, but none of the flowers looked right, so we put some bushes in them. I really like how these lamps look next to the archways. We just have like a nice little garden here. It's a bit all over the place. I didn't spend too much time on it, but it's here. It exists. I really love the animations and stuff on this. I'm so sorry to my poor character that I made like use this when it's all wet, but it's covered. Maybe it's okay. The amount of times I've been pleasantly surprised by some animation I wasn't expecting, whether it be an idle one or an interaction, truly too many to count. Like, there's just so many lovely touches and details I wouldn't have thought, especially for a test, that they would have included. Yeah. I also tried to have a mix of biomes for my planet, which you will see more shortly. But down here we have the Omni Gallery with its... Glenn mentioned before that he always had a ton of generators because he was worried that if there was ever a power outage or anything, how it would impact things. So I gave him some wind turbines to help power it. Oh! It's officially the last day of the test. And I don't know if the rain's letting up. Just 3 more hours remain till this is all gone. We have some green sunflowers still out because obviously a necessity with a lot of the furniture. Down here we have the Black Cat Cafe from when my Medellin was only giving me black cats. In case you hadn't realized, my entire river here is a giant heart. It's a wiggly heart because it's the beating heart of my planet. That's why it's wiggly and not because I did it on 3 hours of sleep on a sleep-deprived whim on stream and then just kind of rolled with it. I used the cliffs from Rebella. We finally got them yesterday and I think they look wonderful. But should we go see lovely Narina? Her house was the last one we did, so I feel like we should start there and work backwards. I really wanted to do more of the beach, but I didn't get around to it. But her house is very melodic because I felt like that fit her. With plenty of water and access to the ocean, and of course her own personal bathtub. The only reason these are here is because you can't really jump so well if they're right up by the doorway, and then I use these as well from the bazaar. But let's go say hi. I thought it'd be nice to not only say goodbye to them all, but also just talk about how I found them. Like, Narina was new to this test, for those unaware. She wasn't in last test, and I really, really like her. She is so sweet and so kind, and her story has been so lovely. Yeah, let's play some rock, paper, scissors. Oh, I won! Okay, can I do this? Let's go paper. Oh, she also picked paper. You do too, it's a tie then. Here's one step away from victory. I'll have to get my all too. Let's go rock. I win! Thank you! Oh, that's perfect. I could give this to, Harpinell. She really loves it. As you can see, her house is very water themed. I put the little showers up, kind of like, you know how you would have bedside lamps? But I could imagine her getting up in the middle of the night and feeling dehydrated, so just having a little thing. I don't know what happened to this flower. I swear it was on the surface at some point. But yeah, this is Narina. I don't know if you have much longer you can wait, Narina. I just wanted to have a little chat with you. Seems a bit too tense. Besides, like a bathroom. I think it's comfortable for you, and that's what matters. Let's chat. I did you say some melodies aren't for everyone? To have a tune so profound that few follow, that is true mastery. How strange. Everything has a melody, and of course, an equal right to listen to it. With her being so music themed, it felt only right to have the music tiles around her home. Would you like to, just one last time, head to the beach and sing for us? Let's head out. And that should take us in the direction of Madeline's house, if she picks the same spot she tends to. But I will admit, initially I struggled a little with the lack of Frostia because I loved her so much last test. And then seeing that Narina had her Luca fruit and her house. Obviously, I later learned that they just seem to be using this house as like a placeholder. But she's just too lovely. I couldn't hold it against her. Of course. I think her character design's so fun and also kind of helps show that really we could be getting any kind of neighbors as types. I feel like they haven't gone with the basic animals you'd expect. Her color palette's lovely. I really wish I'd gotten our friendship high enough to get her dress. Sorry, I'm just gonna... Because I love the way the water moves with her. I love the sparkling one. I mean, I loved this when it was Frostia's, but I will admit, I think that this works better as her Luca fruit. With her being water themed. Like, it still worked for Frostia, but I can accept that it has been passed on permanently if that is the case. Oh. I do actually have the full outfit for this. However, it felt right to end the test in what I've been wearing most, you know? Also, I still don't know how I feel about the shoes not tying into the rest of the outfit's colors. I don't know. Like, those shoes look very purple to me. But yeah, we did get lovely Yungo's outfit. It's a shame I didn't manage to get more of the BFF outfits, but they're very, very sweet. And they look so much better this time than last test, because last test they were basically just t-shirts with like their design printed on them, from what I recall. But this time they are actually outfits. Oh, the rain is coming down so heavily. Maybe I should have got out my umbrella. We have Madeline's. Hers is a little more on the chaotic side. Again, the heart themes continue with these little flower patches. I want to do more, but I didn't get... Well, by the time I got around to checking Madeline's house, we didn't have long enough in the test for the flowers to go back, but since she's formed an ability, I wanted to give her this kind of manor estate vibe. Hello, Twyla. So she does still have her little guards and this big path and her car outside. The idea with this path is that she's just eaten the grass in the area, and she's trying to hide it here with the hedges. She's got a little tea party spot for herself, her friends, and then one for her plushies too. And then you can see she slowly starts to eat the grass less and less as she heads towards the town. And sometimes she'll stand here and look at the crops, but she's very good. She doesn't actually eat them. I also considered playing with something with like having like a bush flower mixed path here. Which I still think I might use at some point somewhere in the future. But I just didn't have enough to really get the full effect. But it's fun to get these ideas that I can maybe try again next time and improve upon if I really do like them. Hi Madeline, how are you? I was so pleased to see Madeline again. I mean, she's just, yeah, internalized punishment might be a little too big. Thanks, buddy, you have it. She's just lovely. Weirdly, I feel like I've seen her less this test than last one, but I think that she just happened to be inside a lot when I've been playing. So I've only run into her so many times, because I've never found their accounts. Let the wind bring them together, just like us. No rush, take your time to think out what you want to say. I'm always happy to see her, though. Let's see, what is our last plushie going to be? I feel like let's give her a cuddly basket and a cushion, because those feel like things she'd enjoy. This is an inspo card I've never seen before, an interesting combination. Make work the beach or the plants. I also got a handy Siamese cat plushie. I'm pushing my recent mischievous one, I hope you'll like it. Madeline, I can't come every day. If I could, I would. I know she's just in footsteps, but please don't put yours unless you have to. There's a portfolio on waiting there. I really would be curious to know if her and Rebella have a like relationship prior to here, given that they're both former nobility. I say former nobility, they're still nobility, they're just not with their families. It's nice for some had like delicious white furniture in my home. White and pledges in the white dot sky. They're both such comforting, embracing shades of white. I love her rug and her wallpaper. It's just, she's just so lovely. The colors for her set are so sweet. I really love that the windows for the car are different on those sides. Yeah, Madeline. I mean, I don't think they really changed anything from Madeline this test to my recollection. I mean, I'll double check, but I'm pretty sure she was fairly unchanged, which is fine because I don't think she needed changing. I mean, she had the same thing. Oh, I think maybe the reaction's new. I don't have it. I'm pretty sure it's a new reaction. Speaking of reactions, I got Isaki's one yesterday, and I love it. In case you haven't seen it, look at this magical girl transformation. I know that that's not how he intends it to be used, but you know, we have my little farm here. I never managed to successfully go Dream Crown Crop. Farming's not my thing. We know that. It's okay. Lovely young grass fields. I like the idea of this being like it leads into the crop storage, you know, where the season things are kept out of season. But we'll go see Rebella because there's not too much to see here. I really like the idea of her just having a bunch of rocks around her place. And this will also tie into Mr. Fury's home because I have my own little headcanon that she occasionally steals some of Mr. Fury's rocks that mark his like patrol perimeter. And he steals them back because he can recognize his rocks. And they just have an ongoing back and forth with that. She's got the little moon seat because she likes to howl at the moon, and I feel like she'd enjoy some nighttime, quiet time sitting here, looking at the stars and the sky, a little fire pit to keep warm, and a cooler because she likes things cold. Not so much going on in terms of actual design beyond that. I did, however, make the choice to keep her paths not curved because, oh, hello, Rebella. There was a Twilight on the keyboard. I felt like that fit her personality more. Ignore Twilight screaming, she's fine. I never even got to really decorate her house, but also I guess it being kind of empty, it fits her. Someone different my assessment. Trap question, I refuse to answer. No way I'm gonna mention your outfit. Thanks, Rebella. And kind of treasures. Rebella, I've quickly grown to love. She is definitely the most chaotic of the neighbors we have, hence why I have put Harpino to oversee her and make sure she doesn't get into too much trouble. I've only slipped and called her Mrs. Fury twice, I think. It's been very interesting, though, seeing her personality in what is now her body, but what I used to previously associate with Mrs. Fury, obviously. Alright, huh? Oh, what did I press? Oh, tell me you're hungry, too? That's my rock guessing. I guess I have 2 stones. My left paw, I've got Misty Clouds, and my right, there's Razor Dog. I think you should pick my last one for me. Let me choose for you, and you'd say that, so I'll pick the left one. Wow, it's a piece of gold fox ore. That's amazing. Wait, no, you're amazing. I mean, you picked it, but I actually would like to give you some gold fox ore, I think, because I know you love it. And I find things that she's square. You're just a carpet on Behold and even a while. Well, maybe I've done it wrong with her. That then. She too clean. Let's use my class straight up a little bit. It's not a very clean path, at least. But I think it's really fun getting to know her as her after knowing her as Miss Fairy for so long. And I love her Luca fruit. That's how I have my pretty cliffs. Where's my gold flux ore? There you go. She has expensive tastes. That carried over. Did I just... You say again for me? I mean, I wanted to give you a new one, but I guess you did just give me one, so I can't do that. I know you don't like me to write ore. Well, I'll come back to the gift later. I'm giving you a bigger backpack. It's fine. Just you being you. Sorry, Rebella. I'm sorry. I'll come back with the gift you actually want later. Oopsie. Well, hey, we got to see a new direction. I also really like her house design. the hanging crystals, the caves. I mean, I think, did Mr. Fairies use her bottle before? I don't remember. I remember I put his place in like a little, the closest thing to a cave that I could carve out. I had a really high cliffs all around it last test. But up here is Harpinell's Lookout. I've chose very carefully who I put near who and where and why. Oh, I'm having issues hopping up there. Hello? Game? Let's go around. But Harpinell, I feel like, is the perfect person to make sure everyone is safe and sound and that Rebella's not getting into too much trouble. She's got her own little garden. I wanted the flower patch to kind of speak to her inner softness among this like hard stone paving, you know? So she does keep flowers. She may have her walls up, but there is a softness to her. And she's got a place where she can read a book or study or just keep watch. But also, if she were to read, say, a softer book, she's got tissues at the ready. Got a telescope. Let's keep an eye on those patrol routes. We have Isaki's little pulpit sigil in the sky. Her house up here. Harpinell, I fully admit, I was initially intimidated by. I also don't know if she's meant to have like glasses that we'll see her have next time we see her. I'm not sure. Some of the comments make it seem like maybe she should have glasses. And like the art in her stories. She offered to call me bestie, and I just thought that was, I don't know why it's really funny coming from her, but it kind of is. Not because we're not friends, but because it just seems like such a strange thing for her to say. Every time to visit the place best night, I've just the angle color temperature of every single light so they won't turn your eyes. Ed came to see me, so what's the matter? I mean, I'm praising to the sky and set to scale belong to another dimension. I had no idea you're so impressive. Got time for a couple rounds, but let's see how intimidating it's to feel part of myself. Okay. It's my truthful lie. Oh, I've just remembered which one this is. Oopsie. 4 people arguing near the camp. Oh, by Elsa Sunny then. I love how many game options there are and just interactions in general. Glenn says what Elsa Sani said is a lie. It says between Elsa Sani and Glenn, only one of them's lying. Glenn says Morse is the one who's lying. Morse said what Mobai said must be true. Mobai's told him the truth? There we go. That was a rush comparable to Bone and Rubber. I feel great playing games with you. Why do you think so? I just wanted to check in. It's a shame I didn't get her with her own personal like home decor. Because I really like her set. Maybe because it's partially Frosty's, but you know. I'm looking forward to seeing how the sets differ when we do have Frosty back, and ones that seem like they're the more permanent ones. People like to drift down Starsea around we look forward to most. Safe harbor that never disappear. The concept of home means a lot to me. Well, you'll always have a home here, even if I'm not here to maintain it. That was part of why I wanted to make sure I decorated a little bit outside everyone's houses. So that way they still had their own space that felt like home when I'm not around. So she's got her charging station. The river goes up here. Down here, we have Yunglo, who I think we'll go see next. But this is what I mean by I tried to make my biomes feed into each other. So the fir trees slowly start to turn to like the flamewoods and the other ones. And then down here we have Mr. Fury's place. Actually, I guess we'll do him next week. Out back, he has a place to go his fish and hang out. He's got like a more wild garden of sunflowers and dahlias. And there's a little bit of Yungwo's bamboo just eeping in to like blend them a little better. His rock collection. The reason his path is like this is because he walks the same like route to make sure his area is patrolled and maintained every day. And much like in the old Animal Crossing games, eventually that's kind of worn down the path. That's the idea. He's got a little ball to kick out here when he doesn't have a tumbleweed. I really love Mozart. I loved him last time, but I think I love him now he is himself even more, you know? I will be interested to see what his house looks like next test or release, whatever comes first. Well, I'd assume it's release, there won't be another test, but you know what I mean. Because the exterior is obviously just a recolor of the butterfly one from before. He has his golden tumbleweed pride of place, a little tent. It's still on the emptier side, but it's more decorated than some. And even if you still have your lots of nice patrols, just about to come get you, and here you are. Came and think alike. Do you have a moment? I the closer we get to the end, every time they say something like how they're always here for me, it makes me really emotional. My Joy said that every grain of sand carries a message from the wind. The pink sand on the beach is definitely spelling out the tales of sunset. Oh, wait. I got a quest. Do you want to do one last quest? Maybe we'll do that. Well, this is a twist. That was a slightly haunted for my face. And because of he has the sunflowers, I also put that into the sunflowers over here. I thought the arches looked really good with the bridge. I really liked it. And that's also how I kind of blended him into my area a bit. The idea with the two path colors is this is the path that he walks. And the darker one is the one that I do more often because that matches my path. Oh, I have more mail. I put story on what? That's not it. The desk, the writing desk, the kind words desk. We've got the little fountains up there. I had so much fun just adding water features and little stepping stones. I was very careful to try and keep water fairly distant from Isaki's house because obviously he's scared of fish, so I don't want him to face too many. Got a lot of these boats on the road, which I don't think I commented on around. I love them. I worked really hard to get a lot of them so I could have them spread out everywhere. He's got a little mushroom table. But Isaki's house, I very much went more tall grass Pokemon trainer. Training outside. And like the daisies are because they're just what naturally goes there. I don't think Isaki would go out of his way to plant things in particular. But the oranges of the Flamewood and the Chinko tree, I feel like complement his character palette. And then as you can see, we got some of the furs which kind of slowly connect him with all the way around there up to Harpino. But his is predominantly those oranges and reds, with the pinks up here to connect back into the plaza area. But I don't think Isaki's in right now, because that child is always out past his bedtime. He's in the neighbor hub. Oh, I guess actually maybe everyone is, because Mr. First thinks that goes to camp. Maybe? Last night on stream, I asked him to follow me, walked him to his house, and then left him there, and he went to bed. So hey, if the child's up past bedtime, that's all my deal. But up here, we have Doriolang, because I feel like Doriolang and Isaki would be really good influences on one another. Oh, it's also Mr. Fury's over there, so that way he can easily oversee everyone, and like patrol the whole island. But also, so yeah, he can kind of. I feel like him and Harpino work well together, and might be trauma bonded after I lost them both. But also, I feel like he's good for Doriolang, kind of keep him feeling safe and secure, and he's also a good influence on Isaki. So he's just a good one to have around in general. I think anyone benefits from being near Mr. Fury. I'm not worried about him causing chaos. But Doriolang, I feel like, would help look after Isaki, as would Narina. Narina's here to like sing him lullabies and help calm the child come nighttime. And I feel like Isaki might help Doriolang be that bit braver. So that's why they're together. And also, because he loves the Shinko trees. So that way, they're kind of connected that way. Doriolang, I gave the orchard. I feel like he would quite enjoy just like checking on the trees every day. I had this idea that he had this big stone that he really liked, but he didn't really know where to put it, so he just kind of left it in the middle of the path. He's got like this little courtyard. I couldn't work out how I would do the corners, but I thought it'd be really fun to have not just a rectangle for his area. So he's got a little kind of ceremonial tea spot, a nice pond. I know this is a bench, but I like it as a table. So yeah, a little hangout spot. The fence that is there just like keeps disappearing. Oh no, maybe it doesn't. There's something up with that fence, and I can't work out what. But Doriolang is supposedly in, so we'll go see him. His house much the same. Doriolang was the last villager I got this test, which on the one hand it was nice to get to meet other people, but it took me so long to find him and I missed him. So it's been really nice seeing him again for what little time I have had with him. So I was like, too loud a minute. You're never too loud for me, buddy. You got to visit me. I'll buy one last hat. Handcrafting lucky clothing hat. Genuine exquisitely crafted piece. Hope you like it. I don't wear hats, but I like that you get excited to give them to me. I just wanted to check in with you. Let's chat. It's hat. Please don't take quotes. Nice of your head. See one's hat, see one's mind. I can see yours clear now. Your thoughts are must keep calm. Yeah? We need to get you some more furniture, buddy. But I guess maybe he feels more at peace this way, because he doesn't have to worry about breaking stuff. I love the touch of his little drying basket outside his house for his hat making supplies. He's got a little ramp down here to go over there because of which kind of takes you back around to Mr. Fury's. And you can see where some of Mr. Fury's trees start to blend with the ones over here. My cactuses just live down here. I wasn't sure who they should be with, so they're just kind of there. The little hat's hanging off it. Oh, also, he has a pond that is shaped like a hat. Or it's meant to be. Just one little detail there. Yes, I did give Izuki a little fire hydrant. I'm sure he won't mind. He wanted, like... He didn't complain when I gave him a little kennel, so I feel like he'd quite enjoy the fire hydrant too. Or at least get use out of it. I was trying to show you where I put that river, because in case you're wondering how I dealt with that, let's not put the water tune in Izuki, I just ended it in a waterfall over here. Because I did try to make my water make sense in a lot of areas. It didn't every time, but a lot of the time it tries to kind of feed into places that give it a reasonable logic. She says, going back to Narita's house where there's just a wall of water, but I thought she'd appreciate it and it might bring her a little more comfort. We have our place for viewing the meteor shower, which I still really like. I think it's really sweet with the little bunny chair. Some tea set out. I was so sad I didn't get more of the star set this time because I really, really love it. If you couldn't tell by the Vulpecula theme and the purple grass with the stars in it. I do think these cliffs are lovely. It's so nice just to stop and admire it all. And I believe the last neighbor we have to check on is Yungguo, right? I don't think I'm forgetting anyone. Obviously, we still have to go see Izuki, but she's got her little stepping stones, much like last test. But this time, I moved her to be more near me, which I thought she'd like. And also near the farm. She also has this bonus little farm bit here, which I thought was cute and cozy, very quaint. And Moritz has a place to store his various shipments and a little place for him to take breaks, although I worry about that cardboard bench in the rain. Yeah, I left my little trade box here because I figured if people come into the green market, they go here anyway. I wanted to get another vending machine. We got a bus stop because I can imagine getting off the bus in like the center of town-ish, which I guess would be. Ingra also has those little ponds either side and just the waterfalls behind. It's very peaceful, very serene. We got a crop garden, bamboo. And she's in here, our first neighbor, whom I love very much. And they didn't need to change her. She's wonderful. Hi, I thought maybe you got to bed, but here you are on over the moon. How can I help? Oh, I'm trying things I enjoyed it too. I can plant 3 rice seeds for you. Your reception wish I hope your friend join it too. How are you, lovely? Fantastic as above. Great sky and sea. I asked thee. I say I'll see you. What's on your mind? Do for fun. Have a chill on the windsill and suck up the sun. You know, it looks like I might be a bit tight squeeze for you. You might squeeze into me, right? I worry you don't have much room here, and also it's raining and it's night. But maybe, I'd say maybe tomorrow. Next time, Yingguo. Next test. In another life. Oh, everyone is here. Hi, Morris. So, you feel it too, right? My stacks people unexpectedly disappeared. Things very carefully do. They took a little bit each day. I made some tea for them. Why didn't they take it along? Move I. You didn't take your tea, but the amount of creature dropping in the insectarium is decreasing. I wonder why. Oh, why indeed. Even the insectarium? Oh. That has been a bug I've had this test. Is cutscenes tend to repeat themselves twice? What's up, Miss Fury? You alright? Do you want anything strange? Mobile and the others reported weird disappearance things on the planet. It's been even more frequently recently. So I asked if you've been similar. I have. There was that bit of fence. In that case, definitely not some mass illusion then. Actually, I have a theory that this is all the work from mysterious Sendoff. I just don't have concrete proofs for it yet. I can't miss my route maps. They say look more clues. That said, what do I even need the terrarium droppings for? For heaven's sake, to plan a few more night patrol routes and catch whoever's starting the piece in our plan. Something I can help with? I'm so sorry about the voices, by the way. I've maybe butchered my voice doing coffee talk, which I'm loving, but my throat's a little sore, so I can't give them their proper voices. Let's take me from a temporary night patrol squad and take different routes for our Third Street. I was just installed a security system in the gallery to Moors. Want to focus on patrolling Nickland's goods and squares and see traffic hotspots. I'll sign to China up screening her end too. If I spot anything suspicious, I should take a photo of it as evidence. Okay, well, I would say that's pretty suspicious. Wouldn't you say so? Just a random box in the plaza? I think that's suspicious. Oh. Maybe it's very suspicious. Take a photo of it. Keep that. I did, but I guess I had to go investigate it first. Look, I should pose near these. And then there's one near Glen, right? I don't see anything near Glen's. I mean, could it be inside Glen's goods? Because that one doesn't say around. Ah! Something looks suspicious. Take photo, keeps evidence. I can't believe we're playing detective. What a twist. I didn't even buy any of the mushroom set this time. Finds are odd, but show the photos most very. Oh. Because, like, honestly, because I restricted myself to playing on stream unless it was like a recording, I didn't have much money until the very end. Right. Let's go see Miss Fury. I can't harvest a dream cow crop. I never got one. I did all the other ones. But no such luck. Wait, is he in here? No, he's back towards his house. Do I have 2 bridges there? Yes, but still. So I guess he's just hanging out in there anyway. It wasn't necessarily a case of him being there for the quest. How's the investigation going? Catch anything suspicious? I got pictures. Let me see. Footprints and a verbal. Find these same tracks. If we compare the print of her fur, I knew it matched right the whole time. After so long, our tumbleweeds find inside to reveal itself. What I mean is, I think I know who our mysterious friend is. I know one person who pulled this off. It's detained. How's he out here? Someone you know? An acquaintance, you could say. Not your regular client would be more accurate. He's hired me to lead a few treasure hunting expeditions in the past. He's a fellow who seems gentle and harmless, but surprisingly keen observer in a chatterbox. Most notably, he smells faintly of pepper. Probably took the insectarian drop in his masculine scent. But that's old news now. That's what comes next. Our chance to strike. He was probably at... Yes, let's go say hi to our old friend Guns Goods. Okay. Let's go to Guns. Is it actually another character, or is it just Glenn? Who... Well, I don't think he'd do an expedition, would he? Is there an actual another character here? I'm very confused. Come on out, Miles. I can see your long ears 2 planets away. Miles! Come to think of it, shouldn't you be reminding what you've done in the darkroom right now? What's going on? Now, if I can't read our ears, you're sharp as ever, but a little slow this time around. I'm rushing to hear your ears. I know we haven't got treasure to read too long, but... Huh? What's that over there? He got away! The same old trick again. Ring, ring, ring. Miles. Don't get the wrong idea, old pal. I just went surprising and give you my thanks. Thank you for the handy little map. Oh, that's nice little planet you're living on. It's quite the treasure cove. I love it. I don't have to tell you the treasure hunting with an incomplete map will only double the risks. No amount of supplies can help you when you find yourself neck deep in danger. Treasure? What? Double? I don't need a rescue. I'm heading out back with treasure. Then you, some grilled static. Bad signal. Call cut out. What do we do now? Remember I said before? It's out of time to let Tumbleweed roll for a little longer. Won't be long before Miles will look at me again. When he does, I'll turn to puff its hard work to get to the prize. We have a Miss Theory photo for our wall. Well, I guess I can show you my home. And what a fun little adventure. I guess we still have to find Isaki. Do we think he's still in here? Do you have a favorite villager? Whether you've been watching or playing? Oh, I'm up my Sultan in. Isaki. What's up, buddy? Trying technique unleashed, bubble bubble. Ready to change color? You cooking? Mm-hmm. He's just me salmon tamaki for you. Alright, I'll take the recipe. I swear it's delicious. I know I say that, but it's just really, really delicious. One of my favorite child characters. How are you doing, bud? See each other all day. Can we tomorrow? Face touch together? He's up. Tell me, I have to know. Honestly, him and Emika from Coffee Talk would be such cute friends. Then we'll cook for each your training. Let's talk about something more casual. Like what? Do you want to talk about something, buddy? Thinking strange? I totally trust that. I mean, making out gift light things something really, really special. Never seen so thoughtful about them before. Who's gift be for? Maybe it's for me? I see now. This is what true consideration means. That's something important today. Indeedy. I love the windows in here. Look at Trixie's little station. I'm so sorry, Trixie. You only ever got to do the premiere for your show before it all ended. I miss having those little planet lamps. I didn't have them this test. But I used them a lot last one. Hi, Ski. I was trying to get out the door, but it's nice to see you. You keep up with your training. Izuki again. Did not need to change. He's wonderful as he is. Trixie's on the run again. It's been so fun getting to know Trixie and Cuckoo more. I hope they have more of their own personal plot too as things progress. But should we head to my house after we make one last wish on a star, if I can find one? Are there more? There more? That's a good question, Izuki. Keep an eye out. This is my home. It's a little chaotic, but you're always welcome. We have our little bathroom here, complete with capybara. We have the kitchen, which it's not a complete set, but I feel like it's kind of fun that way. The table's still set from some dinner parties. Twyla's just laid down on my hand on top of the mouse. Isn't this bed so pretty? Have the metal and plushie here. I never got the Frosty plush. I really wanted it. There's so many pretty lamps and stuff. We have like a little place to sit and watch the TV. It doesn't have like a loan screen, so I don't tend to have it on because it doesn't my TV like. But I love the Epistolarian's desk. I think that was such a great addition this test. I've used it so much and sent so many lovely messages into Starsea. So I hope you've received one. The little bay window is so pretty. I love it. You can open and close the curtains. We have our pieces. I did say I really wanted Mr. Fury's one. I'm really sad that we didn't manage to get where? Toilet. I need the keyboard. Night Patrol Squad. The art for these is just so... I would have these on my actual wall in real life. Yeah, I'm sad we didn't manage to get more of the prints. But it means there's more for us to discover next time. The art's just so sweet. I love the colors used. There's also that one last Yingor one up there. But it's almost time to say goodbye. The rain has stopped. Well, not quite. So I guess we should go where it all began, in the plaza, the heart of the planet. Yeah, I love our new neighbors. I love our old ones. I hope to see Frosty in next test. I hope maybe seeing some of the ideas I had for my planet might give you inspiration for yours. It's not been the most structured tour, but also I don't know. I want to really enjoy the last of our time here. And I feel like if I was trying to go a set route, we might miss out on certain interactions and things. And this game is just so lovely. When I say I'm gonna cry when this ends, I do mean it. I'm a very emotional person and I love this game so very much. have felt such a void and missed it so dearly since last test that the idea of losing access to it again for who knows how long is one that hurts a bit. But who knows? Maybe next time will be full release. And if not, I look forward to seeing what's changed, because no doubt there will be new things to look forward to, new friends to meet, and we can reconnect with our old ones too. What do you think, Harpinell? I recently get together with my old classmates at Draft Academy. Felt like shot to back my younger days and things simple but sweet. My classmates all call me Hal. It's an old nickname. Haven't heard in ages. Okay. I'll start calling you Hal. Help us get me meals together, dear. Make me lean on me a little like that sometimes. After all, partners are closer than old classmates. I'm glad you felt close enough for that, Harpinell. Is there a particular kind of inspiration you have for your planet? Do you think you'll have a theme? Do you think you'll do what I do and try and merge the biomes, but obviously have have a lot of the pink and the purple, because that's just my kind of color palette? Are you more into the celestial aesthetic? Are you something more natural? I can't wait to play with the terraforming again. I feel like every time I have new ideas. And maybe I'll reattempt the Heart River, but slightly tidier next time. I don't know. It's hard not to want to linger. But I think I really shall have to say goodbye here. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, night, whatever time zone it is for you. I hope you've enjoyed your time in the Starsea, however you've explored it, whether that is through my content, someone else's, your own playtime, a combination. I'm so very grateful to have got to participate in this test and the last one. I have so much love for this game, and the community in it. Everyone I've met has been so very sweet. So if I met you in the Starsea, thank you for being so kind. If the stars are out, go looking for me. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, night, whatever time that is. If you love Petit Planet, just rest assured, as soon as it comes back, I'll be back if I can be. It's meant so much to see all the support on the Petit Planet content too. The Creator Club, this is such a big deal to me. And I'm just so grateful to have the opportunity to do it. So thank you for being a part of why I get to do it. And with that, I will see you in the next one.